It's just a quick video of I'm just going to try a new setup. I'm fortunate enough that that's where I live, so my back garden leads up onto this path, and I'm going to go up onto what's called Kerridge Ridge and try a new little setup out. I've always fancied the idea of a bivvy. These hoop bivvies look good. It's all in one, not a lot to carry. But I haven't got a couple of £100 spare at the moment because I want a canoe. So I'm trying this out, and I'll show you the way I've set it up when I get up to the top. Catch you later. So we're higher up the path now, and from here, path goes up there, up onto Kerridge Ridge and down to White Nancy. But from here you can't see that just up this hill is a very old part of a very old quarry, and it's completely out of sight. And this is where I sometimes come and hammock camp down there. But because I wanted to camp with a view, I'm going to just go up onto that hill. Once again, no show without Punch, little dog. She's not called Punch, she's called Daisy. Right, catch us in a bit. Right, that's where we are. Tarp. I mean, it's great just putting your sleeping mat under a tarp and what have you, but I just think you've got to use some protection from the damp ground, or if it's gonna rain, you've got potentially getting wet. There's loads of clips on YouTube of how to set your tarp up in umpteen different configurations, usual way. Peg it out of the back, come along, keep it taut, and move it in a third or a quarter depending on how big you want your opening. So this is all I've done. I've cut up a great big cheap tarp that I had. I've formed these corners. Some dressmakers amongst you might know what the actual technical term is. I thought it might give it some kind of form and shape to create like a bathtub effect, stop any ingress of rain onto, but it's not really worked. There's too much. They're not stiff enough, and there's just too much length, especially front to back. Side to side doesn't seem too bad. You can always just roll it up a bit. But any protection's better than no protection, isn't it? Now, this is where I am, looking down into my local village, Reno. Like I said, I don't have to come far to get up here. 10-minute walk from the farm where I live. Over there, Shining Tor, highest point in Cheshire, and further along there, that's over to the Cat and Fiddle road. But anyway, we'll give it a whirl tonight. It's the autumn equinox, I think, or something like that. It's a full moon tonight, but don't think it's going to be clear. It's going to be down, or the clouds are going to blow away. The only trouble with staying out with the dog like her is any noises, because she's a terrier, she just wants to get out and catch things. So anyway, if it's been of any use, give us a thumbs up. If it's bored you to tears, give it a thumbs down. See y'all. A room with a view. This is probably just Mark 1 anyway, by the time I get to Mark 23 I might have it sussed. Anyway, while we're on the subject, do we come out just to commune with nature, or is it to clear our heads, to just contemplate life? Because I don't know whether it's me that's lucky. I just lay here alone, just looking out at these great views, and my head's empty. I don't mean I'm an empty head. I just don't have a great deal of worries and thoughts whizzing around my head to try and come out and clear my head from. Is it just like the feeling of solitude, the feeling that we're getting back to being a man? There are plenty of women wild campers, I know. And then back to being prehistoric. And I'm sure I'm not alone in thinking when things do go wrong and you have to sort of think on your feet and adapt things to suit the situations. You know, I like it better like that. I mean, it's nice when it's easy, but when you're confronted with a problem, and you've got limited resources and you can still suss it out, it does give you a good sense of achievement. You might get piss wet through in the middle of the night doing it, but hey ho. Right, a long time since I've posted anything. Anyway, see you for now. Keep on keeping on.